What's up, people? Today I'm gonna be covering the catwalk jump, or the short jump, on Inferno Mid. This is, like, arguably one of the harder jumps, but not the hardest jump. The reason it's not the hardest is because I'm gonna give you a lineup, which is gonna be solving most of your issues, I think, with this jump. Of course, you need to be comfortable with strafing, like air strafing. It doesn't mean that you need to hit like long jumps or like bunny hop. You just need to know that when you jump and press D, you need to move your mouse one way. When you press jump and D, you need to move your mouse the other way. And yeah, what does this jump achieve? It's very useful when you want to confuse your opponents, but please be aware that this sound is gonna follow, so maybe I will come up with the way to counter this sound. It's probably solved by surfing, but see, I'm not I don't really know how. So they're obviously gonna hear you drop from here if they're like over here. You can see on the map that if you jump, this guy is gonna hear you, and probably even from here. So they're gonna know that you're short, but it's very hard to retake B from the narrow window and like doors position. Much easier to do it from short. It's much more open. Okay, so before you try this jump, please consider the easier version, which also gonna give a sound cue when you break this metal part, which isn't there, because I'm re-recording this video. But you can actually jump and break it at the same time, and you're still gonna fit into this little opening here. So please consider that. It obviously has a disadvantage because they can pick you from over there, but then again, you're picking them for the head and they're picking you for the legs. So it's debatable whether that's advantageous for them. But if you still want to do this jump, okay, then let's do it. And let's try with the simpler version. Simpler version is when you start from over here. Most of the problems I encounter, which are, most of them are just hitting this top of the window frame. They are related to the speed you're moving with. Sometimes you are teaching yourself to do this jump with a certain speed of your model, and then the speed is lower and your jump timing is off, and you're still hitting the window frame. So maybe the solution is to gain some speed by moving forward backwards, which is like the same way you can pick with bigger speed. Because in this game, when you're just doing like the cold start, and when you're doing like the hot start, your picking speed is a little bit more optimal. So yeah, from over here I didn't manage to do it, but anyway, try it. And the way to try it is like align yourself with this square and try to jump in this direction and then strafe a little bit to the right with the goal of landing here. But yeah, you can see it already. It's just not optimal. Like the amount of like number of times you're gonna be failing this jump is ridiculous. So this is why I never actually used it in the game. It's much easier, which is counterintuitive. It's much easier to do this jump running from over here or over here. And let me showcase how it's easier to do it on the leg, right? On the sprint. So you're gonna be running, and then there is a difficulty jumping to this window. But as you can see, I didn't hit my legs, didn't hit my head, and I'm timing this jump whenever my front foot is hitting this pixel here of this plank. And like very consistently, I'm hitting this jump, which is half the job done. And also it gives you some starting speed, which is very good. And then you're just trying to replicate the simpler version. I mean, I would say that the best part where you can actually jump, it's like, yeah, you need to feel like your head is in the air and stuff. Maybe you want to feel that like your back foot is touching the windowsill, but it's all about feeling, honestly. But try to jump from over here. I think it's the most optimal. You can also do it from here, but the band is so unnatural. Like, I'm used to airstrafing smoothly, so I want it to be a little bit further from the angle, like this. The curve is a bit more manageable for me. It's more round, if you know what I'm saying. So, see, yeah, sometimes don't be pissed off when you drop. I don't know how this game works. Sometimes you get so much speed, or you do like a faulty landing. It just bounces you off the edge, or sometimes you hit your head. It's okay. Like, you just need to get a feel for it, right? But normally you would land it. And I think it's gonna take you a couple of days before it's actually perfect. So this time I did it from like over here. Figure it out for yourself, because I think everyone's sensitivity is different, everyone's preference is different. So I did it from the door, I think, right? From over here. And now let's try to do it from the, like, this hole. Yeah, my jump just didn't register. You could hear it. It was a little bit of a late jump. But the people who know how to do, like, time their jumps, they're not gonna have an issue with this. So I think it's a pretty valid lineup. Anyway, guys, I think I've explained it for you pretty well. Just try and do it. Not the hardest jump in the game. But definitely up there. Definitely hard, but brings you a lot of enjoyment once you finally do it. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.